Hello, I'm Gemma and this is NonFic Books. Happy 2018 everyone. I hope you had a lovely Christmas, New Year's, Yule, anything you celebrate. Just hope you had a nice time. It's 2018 and really I'm not going to talk about 2017 very much now because it was a bit meh when it comes to reading. It was a year of massive change in my life with the little one being around and just lots of renovations of the house and stuff like that. So really, I read a moderate amount, but there was very few books that leapt out at me and that I would love to rave about. So I'm just going to skip all of the best of and recommendations because any really good ones got their own individual reviews last year. So 2018, what's going to happen? Well, the biggest and sort of most exciting thing that will also affect my TBR more than any of my other resolutions is the NonFic History Book Club. The announcement video will be linked down below, as will the blog that goes along with it, but the first month's book is Lucy Inglis's Georgian London into the Streets, which, if anyone fancies reading along with me and discussing it, is January's book. And hopefully this book club will get other people enjoying lots of good history, but also hopefully it will provide a lot of very enjoyable books for me throughout 2018. Big thing that I would like to do is just read some better books, hopefully. I would really like to get to the end of 2018 and be able to stand here and like rave about books and be like, read this, you must do it, which really is not a feeling I have at the end of 2017. I'm also getting far more into nature writing, into books on sustainability, environmentalism, how we move forwards, because if you don't know, low waste lifestyle, living more sustainably and things like that and minimalism to an extent, obviously balanced with books, is something that's very important to me. So if you have any tips or any links or any books you recommend on that sort of topic, do let me know. The book that I'm reading at the moment is George Monbiot's Feral, Rewilding, The Land, the Sea and Human Life, which I am literally only chapter 1 at the moment, so it seems like it would be good, but I haven't actually read enough to really have much of an opinion. But while I am happily taking recommendations for new books, another goal of mine is to read more of the books that I have on my shelves. I have done, as you might be able to see by the number of gaps, quite a big clear out of books that either I have read and just thought were alright, or books that I haven't read and I just realistically know that I'm not going to read. So our village library has had a massive donation of 7 or 8 boxes of books, so hopefully people in the village will get a lot more enjoyment than I would out of those, but I really want to read more of the books I own because I'm very brutal with books that I'm not going to read again once I've read them. So the majority of books I own I haven't read, and I would like to decrease the number. I would quite like some of my bookshelves to be able to be moved into other rooms and used for different family purposes. So if I could condense things down a bit, that would be lovely. But all of the books on my shelves at the moment are books that I do really want to read or I have read and really loved. So it's quite exciting, but I do need a little bit of a slap on the wrist and to not buy any more books until I've read a good few more of these. Other than that, I don't really have too many resolutions for the year. I'm not a big resolution person anyway. Like if I have a change in my life that I want to make, I will make it whenever in the year that it feels particularly relevant rather than because of January. Overall, I just want to read some good books. My Goodreads challenge is set to 12 because I honestly don't care how many books I read in a year, as long as I'm continuing to read and gain enjoyment out of reading and pushing myself with reading to read like lots of interesting non-fiction. That's all that I care about. Hopefully, a big thing in 2018 will be being much more involved in BookTube. 2017 was my best sort of year of being very involved in BookTube, and hopefully that will continue through in 2018. And I don't know what Non-Fiction November has in store for us yet, but I know Olive and I are trying to make it even better for people and even sort of bigger and more interesting than it has been. So watch this space because I'm really excited already about it. And hopefully, I know she has a lot of ideas so far, so hopefully we will be able to do something that lots of people really enjoy. what's your resolutions? They don't even have to be about books. I just find it quite interesting because it's not really something I do. I'm fascinated when people do have these big things. Like to me, I follow slightly different celebrations throughout the year, so it tends to be October through December that I start making more changes in my life rather than at the end of December. So I'm really interested to see, what do you do? Does anyone else have a bit of a meh 2017? Because loads of people, like I know socially and politically and stuff, a lot of people have had a meh year. But anyone else with a bit of a meh year for books? Because yeah, I have been a bit disappointed. And weirdly, normally my non-fiction is much better than my fiction, but especially because of Victober, I really do think that my fiction this year was much more enjoyable, and yeah, I just read some better fiction books, which is a surprise and a bit of a shame. So leave a comment down below. Hopefully one of my next videos will be a review of either of these books. I know we need to crack on with this because I want to get started with the book club in hopefully a really sort of prompt and timely manner. And I will see you in a video soon. Happy New Year, everyone. Bye.